And we go green here for the second GT4 race here at Zandvoort. Qualified on pole, the BMW M4 GT4 and the 31 in second. Smooth start for now. Zandvoort is a very chaotic track sometimes, but the GT4 cars pretty good around here, pretty tame for the most part. Going through turn 3, very banked corner, and through 4, 5, and 6. The IGTCS, we saw a lot of crashes in 6, but it seems to be smooth here. And through turn 8, or 7. Oh, there's a 30 goes wide. Oh, there's contact, and a big hit for the BMW M4 GT4. That's Cascade Motorsport car. 30 will pull away, just leaving the leaving the scene of the crime. That's the 15. I'm pretty sure that Merced Betancourt going way off. But the number 30, we're gonna need to replay that. That was very chaotic. But the number 30 is just gonna drive away like it was nothing. He had the lesser of the crashes since the 15 went really hard in the wall. But here's number 11, Christian Danner, trying to make a move on the McLaren. Jaguar Prenson's currently leading in the number 31 Mercedes-AMG GT4 Evo from number 14. That's the other Cascade car. Here's a replay of Jordan Fenderson. Ooh. So Jordan did not rejoin safely, but it looks like the BMW just drove straight into him. It's a hard hit into the wall. It's a very tight track. There's not a lot of places to move. Oh, there's a 10. Oh no. That's the 10 Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Just not able to save it. Goes into the sand. Number 15 had an incident earlier. He's still driving. Ooh, that's a really rough move there. Side by side with Louis Flynn and the 718 Cayman. But yeah, so it was Marta Pascal actually on the lap 1 incident. Merced Betancourt is in the 14 and he's currently in P2, I believe. But here we have a battle with the Toyota Super GT4 and the McLaren 570S GT4. Into turn 3, very banked corner. The high lines usually preferred around here. As you can see, the 4 zipping away from the 885. Turn 4, 5, and 6. Up the banking. There's Marta Pascal on the back of the 12 Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Last GT4 race's race winner was Alexander Thorpe. He also raced in Portimao in the GT3 car. Didn't have too bad of a finish, but didn't have too good of a finish. I'm pretty sure he finished outside of the top 10 though. But 15 there. Side by side, Celine S1 GT4 and Zane Vislo in the number 6. And the Porsche 718 came in GT4 number 718. Torsten Casper. Side by side through the front stretch and into turn 1. Torsten's on the inside. He's probably going to keep that race lead. Or not race lead, excuse me. Position from the Celine S1. Into turn 3, banking, high lines usually better. Ooh, that's Marta Pascal getting a little loose there on the rear end. Do the exit of 3. Up the hill, Louis. Oh, there goes Marta Pascal on the inside through turn 1 of Louis Flynn. They're going to stick it side by side. Through turn P2. Ooh, that front end getting a little bit light off the ground there. 12 trying to overtake the 25 now through the banking. 25 now pulling it, trying to make it through the inside, and that's not gonna work, but very odd placement in your car. A bit of an earlier incident. Ooh, just going wide and losing it. Number 33, lap 26. Number 33, that's usually Ida. Ooh, gonna try to place it up the inside through turn 1. This is for P2. Yuji Ito started his first IGTCS race last race and finished P2, a very surprising result. He has won in the Mobile 1 GT Challenge before in a LMP3 car, so he seems to be a rising talent in the IGTCS already. And in his second start in the IGTCS, Yuji Ito, he's going to pull to the inside for the race lead. Side by side with the two Mercedes into turn 1. Yuji Ito on the inside. He's ahead through the corner, and is he going to stay ahead through the exit? They're still side by side. Yuji Ito is on the inside. He's on the high line for the banking. And he's going to get the speed through it on the exit. He takes a race lead here at Zandvoort in his second ever IGTCS start. Yuji Ito through the banking exit of turn 3. In his second ever IGTCS main series start, he started in Mobile 1 GT Challenge. He's full season in there, but in his first ever GT4 GT3 start, in his second GT4 start, in his second GT4 start already in the race league, he's just clicking very well at these cars. But teams are gonna start racing more GT3s next year. The GT4 class is up for question if it's gonna return next year. So Yuji Ito, he might have to. These cars translate to GT3 better than LMP3. LMP3 has the speed of GT3s, but GT4 is a little bit heavier and less aero and less speed than GT3 cars. But coming through the banking, he will take the white flag after these NASCAR kind of style corners. But Yuji Ito, he's going to have to prove his worth in GT3 because GT4 is not the same as GT3. But we go to the white flag. Lap 34 out of 34 for that number 33. Coming out of 2 and into 3, that very banked corner. Zandvoort has changed a lot from the earlier years where it's almost got a rundown circuit, but after Formula 1 showed up, this race refurbished a lot of stuff, and that's how it looks like this now. We raced IGTCS in the winter last year at Zandvoort. It was a pretty decent race, very dominant, but here in GT4 it's not very dominant. Mostly is from Jaguar Prince's, but he got that race lead stripped away from him. But Yuji Ito leading not very comfortably from Jaguar Prince's because he's right behind in the GT4 Mercedes. They're both basically the same car. We're gonna watch from this camera, which shows the banking, so we're gonna see the exit of Yuji Ito. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. camera straighten out a little bit. Here's Yuji Ito coming onto the banking the last time, exiting the banking for the last time. Yuji Ito is an IGTCS GT4 race winner. Yeah, so Jordan Fenderson, P4. So Yuji Ito wins. Jaguar Prince in second. Said Betancourt third. Jordan Fenderson fourth. Thomas Spector fifth. A better finish than last time at Zandvoort, or not Zandvoort, at Portimao, his last race. Better than that. Audi, Kurganov Sport car, Rustin Line, big group of cars here. Kurganov Sport again, the Audi. Less DNFs than Cross Circuit for sure. Cross Circuit was a wild race, more wild race. Cascade Motorsport notably doing a lot better than Cross Circuit, since the car wasn't really, their cars weren't really too good there, but that will be it here at Zandvoort. We have 2 GT3 races and then the final GT4 race for the championship decider in Suzuka. It's very close in the full season GT4 standings, so make sure to tune in to Suzuka if you want to see the end of the GT4 title fight, since it will most likely be very entertaining, since these drivers have a lot to lose after a full season of IGTCS racing. Make sure to tune in to Mugello in the Nürburgring. It's going to be exciting. See you all.